Hi dear students, we are starting a new chapter, functions and graphs, and we are going to continue in the first video about mapping diagrams. Firstly, let's remember the function. Function is a rule that connects two sets of numbers. There should be rule between them, and the function machine is the rule between them. Function shows the steps in a function. So here if we can try to write in a machine the steps, when you apply 1 as an input, we have some inputs and we are going to get outputs when we insert this machine. So when you input in 1 in the machine, here 1 times 2, it's going to be equal to 1 times 2, 2, plus 3, it's going to be equal to 5, and as you see, 1 goes to 5. When you insert 2, 2 times 2, it's equal to 4, plus 3, it's going to be equal to 7, or when you insert 3, 3 times 2 is going to be equal to 3 times 2, it's plus 3, it's going to be, which is equal to 3 times 6, 2 is equal to 6, plus 3, it's going to be equal to 9. So when you insert 3, you're going to get 9. Or, sorry, when you insert 4, 4 times 2, it's going to be 4 times 2, it's going to be 8, plus 3, it's going to be equal to 11. So here, when you insert 4, it's going to give you 11. Here already written the results. So with respect to that one, we are going to try to understand here we are going to try to understand the rule. The function can be also drawn as mapping diagram. As you see here, this shows output members to the input members map onto. So 1 goes to 5, 2 goes to 7, 3 goes to 9, and 4 goes to 11. With respect to that one, we are going to try to understand the function also. Here, the important part on both of them, the important part, when you insert something in the function, like let's say when you insert x, and then you are going to multiply this one by 2, which is equal to 2x. Then you are going to add to result 3. So the function that you are looking for becomes 2x plus 3. Here there is another input and output table. Here again the forms are 1, 2, 3, 4. And here the results are 1, 6, 11, and 16 it is going to be. For the forms of ax plus b, I'm trying to understand what is the a value here and what is the b value here. I'm going to try to understand, and I'm going to write here x goes to something. And then for understanding that one, like in the previous one, like in this one, here the difference between them, 5 and 7 here, it's going to be equal to 2. And between 7 and 9, the difference is 2. 9 and 11, it's equal to 2. So the common difference is equal to 2. That's why that 2 is written here. And this 2, it's written here. If I rewrite that one with different color to understand which 2 I'm talking about, the 2, it's written here. Okay, let's continue with this exercise. So I'm going to try to understand firstly the a value. So the a value, this is going to be the a value for us, and that's equal to 5 now. So our function, it's going to be equal to 5x plus something now. And as you see, the difference is 5 again, and here it is equal to 5. So when you insert 4, 5 times 4, when you insert 1, 5 times 1 plus something, that makes 1 again. So we are understanding with respect to that one, and that the thing here that we need to find becomes the question mark is 5 minus 4 gives you 1. That's why that question mark, it's going to be minus 4. With respect to that one, with respect to that one here, I'm going to write the rule for this one, which is equal to 5x minus 4. And when you apply the x goes to 5x minus 4. So with respect to that one, 5, when you replace by 4, here 5 times 4, it's equal to 20 minus 4, it's going to be equal to 16. As you see, it satisfies the condition. Here, find the rule for this mapping diagram. And as you see, 5, 6, 7, 8, the terms are going one by one here. This is increased by 1, increased by 1. So with respect to that one, these terms also, it's important for me. Why it is important? Because from 5 to 6, the next number, and the difference here, that's going to give me idea about the a value here. So as I said, this is going to be the a value if this continues like this, 5, 6, 7, 8. So with respect to that one, the a value, it is going to be equal to it's going to be equal to, from 31 to 35, it's equal to 4. So our function, it's going to continue 4x plus something. So when you multiply 4 by 5, 5 times 4, it's going to be 20. And to complete that one to 31, it should be equal to 11. So that question mark, it's going to be 11. Since it is 11, the function, it's going to be equal to 4x plus 11. Now let's replace the values. 4 times 5 plus 11, it is equal to 31. So not 311, 31. 4 times 5, it is the 31 here that I circle, and I'm going to use different color for the other one. 4 times 6 plus 11, this is the second one now, which is equal to 4 times 6, it's equal to 24 plus 11, it's going to be equal to 35, and this is the second value here that we are going to see here. When it is 6, the result is going to be equal to 35. Okay, but again, I'm going to mention here, it should be in order also, from counting order, I mean. After 5, 6, it should come. Okay, let's continue with these exercises. Here, it's important that the numbers, they are not continuing in order. That's why, to make it easy, this table, it is given to us. What is that table? X goes to 5x minus 2, which means when you apply 1 inside the function, it means that it is 5 times 1 minus 2, which is equal to 3. So 1 goes to 3, we are finding that one. It means we are going to, when we find the missing input for mapping by diagram, using a reverse function machine. Here, the function machine, let's write firstly, by using the rule, it's going to be equal to times 5, then minus 2. If you do this one, the result, it should be like this. Here, minus 2, the inverse of it, it's going to be inverse of it, which is plus 2. Then divide by 5, it's going to be with respect to inverse of multiplication I am talking. Okay, here we are going to inverse like this, it's going to be. So if we put as an input 58 plus 2, it's going to be equal to 60. 60 divided by 5, it's going to be equal to 12. This is the reverse function machine method. Writing down the solving an equation means we are going to solve like this. This is the second method, which is B. 5x minus 2, when it is equal to 58. For which value of x? For which value of x, the result result is 58. Actually, this sentence means that one. For which value of x? The result is 58. So 5 times x minus 2, it's equal to 58. I rewrote that one. Now I'm going to apply the equation solutions. So for solving that one, I'm going to send the 2 minus 2 to the other side. It becomes 5x 58 plus 2. 5x is going to be equal to 60. X is going to be equal to 60 divided by 5. Since this is times, we are going to move that one as division. X is going to be equal to 60 divided by 5, which is equal to 12. So in both solution here and here, the solutions are same. It means that we did true operation.